Hi everybody, this is Kevin with KME Creation. And today what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of color to our PowerPoint presentation. Right now, as you see, I just have a basic presentation, basic white, and this is pretty much okay. This is just in the beginning stages, and we're going to go ahead and change this. Now, up at the top you're going to see your File, Home, Insert, your different tabs up here, which you can use for different things. And what we're using today is Design View. Now, if you want just a basic template that comes with PowerPoint, you can go ahead and choose from these different templates that you have. And that one looks kind of nice. And it has quite a few here. I mean, you can kind of go from there, and you can change the whole look of your PowerPoint by using just the basic designs that they have in PowerPoint software. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with something more custom. I'm going to go ahead and go back just to our basic plain Jane PowerPoint here. I'm going to go ahead and right click on the slide and hit Format Background. Now, Format Background gives you several different options here. You can do a solid fill, which here we have solid fill. It is what it says it is. It's pretty much a solid fill. And then we got gradient, which is pretty cool. We can add different colors in here and different shades of colors. And we also have picture and texture fill. It does have some built-in textures that, as you can see, they're kind of, I don't know, not really useful in a business setting, I would suggest. Maybe this one here is. And then we have a pattern fill, which we can go ahead and insert different patterns that are pre-built into the software. And the one I like to use the most is gradient. Now, gradient allows you to adjust it more custom, and I suggest you experiment with this a lot. It takes a lot of playing around with this to really get the color that you're looking for. In this case, what we're going is there's some presets here, and as you can see, that color is in the background. We're going to go ahead and choose another preset. So one of the presets there is red, black, yellow, and red. There's some purple and blue, so on and so forth. You get the gist of this. So you can choose these if you like them. I mean, you can certainly go with that. Let's go ahead and pick, let's go with this one. I kind of like this color. Okay. So now we have linear type. Now, there's linear, there's radial, there's rectangular, path, and the last one here is shade from title. Okay. And as you'll see on your PowerPoint, this will actually go from either light to shade, from lower right to upper left, so on and so forth. And there's radial, you can change that. See where it goes light to dark, upper left to lower right. And you can also go in here and you can actually, if you click on direction, you can change the direction that you want. And what we're going to do is we're going to go with just the light in the upper left hand corner to the lower right as being dark. So now we have angle, and in this case mine is blocked out or grayed out. And then we're going to go to gradient stops. Now gradient stops is actually pretty cool. This is where the fun starts. Okay. What we're going to do is this one right here, we're going to be highlighted here. This is the darker of the blues. Now if I want to change that for any reason, I just click on color, and we'll say I want a really darker blue than what I had, which is pretty much right there, I guess. There we go. That's a darker blue. So that takes care of the dark part. But what about this part here? It doesn't really blend too much. Okay. So we want to change that. We can go ahead and click on that, make sure it's highlighted by having an orange ribbon around it. And we can change that to a little bit lighter. And then our next color, you can see that up towards the right hand or left hand side of your screen rather. We're going to make that, let's leave it that dark, but we're going to adjust the brightness. We're going to take our brightness and just move it. If you move it all the way to the left, minus 100%, it's completely blacked out. If you go all the way to the right, it's completely whited out. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to find a happy medium here, and you really have to experiment and adjust these colors. But we can go, well, let's say go there. Okay. Now this pink, I don't really care for this pink. I'm going to still go with my blue theme. Let's go with a little darker there. Make it a little bit darker towards the top right. And there you have it. Okay, so we're going to add our transparency here. And you can see where it only affects that particular slide or that particular color that you're on. So what we want to do is we want to make this a little bit more transparent so it's easier to read our text. There we go. Now, this is just an example to show you how to do it. This isn't the only way to do it, I'm sure. But what we're going to do is, see, it just affects our first slide. We're going to hit Apply All. And then just for right now, we're going to close it out. So now we have that particular color uniform on all of our slides. And you can do this with a pre-existing slide where you want to change things, or a brand new slide. Enjoy PowerPoint, and thank you for watching.